Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a trouble code that can be a bit of a head. P0563, which means system voltage high. If you've plugged in your OBD2 scanner and this code popped up, don't panic. It sounds serious, but we're going to break down exactly what it means, what causes it, and how you can fix it. So, grab your multimeter, and let's get started. First things first, what is P0563 telling you? In simple terms, your car's brain, the powertrain control module or PC, has detected that the voltage in the electrical system is higher than the normal operating range. Your car's electrical system is designed to run at a specific voltage, typically between 13.2 and 14.8 volts. When the engine is running, this is the sweet spot where everything from your headlights to your engine sensors works perfectly. When the voltage spikes above this range, usually hitting 15 volts or more for a sustained period, the PCM flags it and triggers the P0563 code, often lighting up your check engine light. So, what could be causing this voltage spike? The number one culprit, in most cases, is a faulty alternator or its internal voltage regulator. The alternator is responsible for generating electricity to power your car and recharge the battery. The voltage regulator's job is to act like a gatekeeper, making sure the alternator doesn't produce too much voltage. If this regulator fails, it's like the floodgates opening, and the system gets overwhelmed with excessive voltage. This is the most common cause of a P0563 code, but it's not always the alternator. Another potential cause is a poor ground connection. Your car's electrical system relies on good ground connections to complete its circuits. If the ground for the alternator, battery, or even the PCM itself is loose, corroded, or broken, it can create resistance and cause all sorts of bizarre electrical issues, including voltage spikes. Think of it like a bottleneck in a pipe. The pressure has to go somewhere, and in this case, it can manifest as high voltage. Wiring issues are another thing to look out for. A short circuit in the wiring, especially in the alternator's field circuit, can cause it to go into full output mode, leading to overcharging. This could be due to chafed wires rubbing against metal parts, damage from a previous repair, or even corrosion eating through the insulation. It's less common than a bad alternator, but it's definitely a possibility that you shouldn't overlook. Finally, while it's rare, the battery itself could be part of the problem. A failing battery with internal shorts or other issues can sometimes confuse the charging system, leading to erratic voltage readings. And in the rarest of cases, the PCM itself could be at fault, misinterpreting the voltage signals it's receiving. However, you should always rule out everything else before you even consider condemning the PCM. So, you have the code, the possible causes. How do you diagnose it? Your best friend here is a digital multimeter. With the engine running, connect the multimeter leads to your battery terminals. A healthy system should read in that 13.2 to 14.8 volt range. If you're seeing readings consistently above 15 volts, you've confirmed the overcharging condition. From there, you can start checking your grounds. Make sure the battery terminals are clean and tight. Follow the main ground strap from the battery to the chassis and engine block, ensuring it's secure and free of corrosion. Do the same for the alternator's main connections and ground. If your grounds are good and you're still seeing high voltage, the focus shifts squarely back to the alternator. For most modern vehicles, the voltage regulator is internal to the alternator, so fixing it means replacing the entire alternator assembly. While it might be tempting to go for the cheapest option, I always recommend getting a quality new or remanufactured unit from a reputable brand to avoid doing the job twice before you replace it. Just do a final visual inspection of the wiring harness around the alternator for any obvious signs of damage. If everything looks okay, then you can proceed with the replacement with confidence. After installing the new alternator, clear the P0563 code with your scanner and take the car for a drive. Recheck the voltage at the battery to confirm it's now stable and within the correct range. And that's pretty much it. A P0563 code is usually a straightforward fix, most often pointing to a failing alternator. By following these diagnostic steps, you can pinpoint the problem and get your car running reliably again without just throwing parts at it. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more DIY auto repair guides. If you have any questions or experiences with this code, drop them in the comments below. See you in the next video.